Hey guys, Games for Life here, and in today's video I'm gonna show you why bigger isn't always better in Astroneer. For example, QTRTGs are better than RTGs, small batteries are better than medium ones, small solar panels are essentially better than any other solar panels, and the same goes for small wind turbines. We'll take a look at each of these and explain why in just a minute. Let's start with the QTRTGs. So we've got a drilling rover right here, for which we need 3 U's of power per second. One for the rover, one for the paver, and one for the drill. So if we have one big RTG on it, it takes up this whole space and it provides us 4 U's when we only need 3. So let's take it off and we can place this medium storage where we have 3 QTRTGs providing all the power we need, and then we have extra space for work lights. We've got a portable smelting furnace here, dynamite if we come across an exocache in the caves, a packager and some power extenders. So this saves us a ton of space on the rover, and the QTRTGs are more versatile because you can also place them on buggies or tractors and any other vehicles, and also in your backpack if you've got one of these portable oxygenators. So crafting RTGs is pretty easy, you just go to the printer and craft them, but how do you actually get QTRTGs? Well, there are a ton of ways to get them, so if you want a video dedicated entirely to all the ways you can acquire QTRTGs, make sure to let me know in the comment section below. Next up we've got the batteries. So one medium battery can hold exactly the same power as 16 small ones. Well yeah, but if you craft 16 small ones, that would take more resources, right? Well yeah, but it takes zinc, not lithium, which is more expensive, and they can hold the same power, but when you need the power, these can supply it much faster. So if we look at the description right here, it says stores 512 U's and produces 5 per second. So when you need that power, the medium battery gives it to you 5 U's per second. Now if you have 16 small batteries, each of them gives you 1 U per second. That means you will get 16 U's per second by using these instead of just one medium one. Of course you won't have only batteries on your base, you'll have other power sources like solar panels or wind turbines, so when they go out of power, you need your batteries to provide power immediately, which means you don't have time to wait for the medium battery to provide it to you slowly. That's why the small batteries, in my opinion at least, are better than the medium ones. Next, things get really interesting when we take a look at solar panels and wind turbines. But first, I'd like to ask you to subscribe, since I've seen a lot of you aren't subscribed. I just want you to know that it really does help me a lot if you hit that subscribe button, but enough talk, let's get back to the video. Let's move on to the solar panels now. We are on Glacio, where there isn't a lot of solar power, but you can basically use this on any planet, so that's why we just built everything here. One medium solar panel basically does the same as 4 small ones, and you can clearly see how these take up less space, and they're also more versatile because you can place them on rovers without losing that much space. You can place them on buggies or on your backpack. Now if you have a large solar panel, this only produces the power of 9 small ones. So again, you can see how this saves up on space. We've got 7 empty slots right here, and if we wanted to, we could even place a large storage and we would have extra space. This cannot be placed on a large storage, so you'll need to lose a lot of storage in your base to have this. But maybe you want to have a solar array. This only provides the power of 14 small solar panels, and it takes some advanced resources to craft, plus it costs a lot of bytes to unlock it. So unless you've been playing Astroneer for a while and you're near the end of the game, there's no point in getting the solar array. You could just have 14 of these small solar panels and they do the exact same job. Onto our final platform with the wind turbines. One medium wind turbine produces the same power as 3.3 small ones. So if you've got 4 of them, they don't only save you space, but also produce more power than just one medium wind turbine. Same goes for the large one, which actually takes expensive resources to craft, and again you'll need to spend a lot of bytes to get it, and this only produces the power of 6.6 small ones. So with 7 right here we get more power and we save up a lot of space. So here we have the XL wind turbine. Now this is even worse because you can't place it on any platform in your base. This is essentially its own platform, which means you can't bring it with you on rovers, you can't move it in any way, you just place it in your base and it sits there. This produces 17 U's per second, which is the equivalent of 11.3 small ones. We've got 12 of them here, so this small section of wind turbines, these 12 ones, produce more power than this huge wind turbine, and you don't have to spend the bytes, you save a ton of space in your base, and they are also, as I said, for the solar panels, they are more versatile because you can take them on your backpack or on buggies or other vehicles. So unless you're in the end game and can afford all of these big items like the XL wind turbine or the solar array, It just makes a ton more sense to have the small ones instead and fill your base out with them. Then when you need to go out and explore using a vehicle, you can just take them from your base, place them on the vehicle, and you're good to go, where you can't do that with the large ones. So yeah, that's why bigger is not always better in Astroneer. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comment section below. Oh, and also let me know if you would like to see the video where I explain all the ways to get QT RTGs in Astroneer. Please don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. That's all for today. I've been Games for Life, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, Astroneers!